So you set up a Manychat automation, but it's not working. No stress. I'm gonna walk you through 5 things that you can try right now to get your automations back on track. So let's grab my laptop and get right to it. All right, so here's a basic example of an automation inside of Manychat. And the very first thing that I want you to check is whether you actually published your flow. I know it might sound silly, but this actually solves a lot of problems. The publish button is this button right here on the top right. For me, it says update because this is not a new flow, but it might also say set live or publish. And if you click this button and something's wrong, you'll notice that you'll get this error down here in red. This error will basically tell you exactly what to fix, but odds are you might have an unattached block or just something that's off about the flow. So for my example, this action block has no action. So I can either click to add an action or I can just delete it altogether. So as you can see, this is what my flow looks like now. And if I were to publish it, it would go ahead and work. Now, if that doesn't work, the second thing that I want you to check is your actual keyword. So if you are setting up a comment to DM automation, you have some sort of keyword here or keywords that you have in your list. First of all, please make sure that you spell the word right. I know, again, it sounds silly, but a lot of times that is one of the biggest issues. You also want to make sure that your keyword trigger is actually turned on. So if you look at my flow right now, it says disabled right here. That's because the actual trigger is not on yet. So you're just going to tap on the little box right here and turn this on, and you're good to go. Specifically for comment replies, so if you're using our comment to DM feature, you also want to make sure that in this part of the message here, it's actually sent as a private reply and not within the 24-hour window. If you try to send it in here and you update it, you're also going to see an error. So you want to make sure that this is set as a private reply. Now, the third thing that you can try if your automations are not working is to refresh your permissions. So inside your Manychat account, you're going to click on settings. Then down here in channels, you're going to tap Instagram. And then all the way down here, you're going to hit this refresh permissions button. You can see in the description here that sometimes Instagram can unexpectedly lose your connection to your page. So by refreshing, it'll kind of reset everything. All right, moving on to the fourth thing that you can try. Always make sure that you are testing every automation before you set it live. Honestly, you should just be doing this always, because we have this nice preview button right here that you can tap to actually go through your own automation. If you're clicking the buttons and you're noticing that they're not working, then make sure that you go back into your flow and edit it so that it then works in the preview. You should also always test the keyword inside of Instagram itself. So what I like to do is I like to go onto a separate Instagram account, message myself the keyword, and then make sure that the automation is working correctly. Another way that you can do this is by clicking this little drop down right here next to the preview button and tapping in Instagram, and then tapping the preview button again. And then kind of similar, it'll instruct you to go onto a separate Instagram account and DM this little number code to yourself, and you'll be able to test out the automation also. This is the best way to test it out before your audience has the chance to say, hey, your automation's not working. After all of this, if your automations still aren't working, then go ahead and visit our help center. I'm gonna put the link to the help center in the description below, as well as a couple of articles that might help if you're having some trouble with automations. So if this video didn't help with your specific issue, the help center will. And if you're still having trouble and wanna talk to someone from our team, you can also submit a ticket to our support team via the help center as well. If this helped you out, make sure to like this video and don't forget to subscribe for more Manychat tips, tricks, and tutorials just like this one. And if you have any specific questions about Manychat, about automations, leave them in the comments below and your question might just become our next video. Well, that's all I got for you today. See you in the next one, and happy automating.